Welcome guys in episode number 4 for project management fundamentals. In today's video, I'm going to talk about project designing and tender phase in very detailed way. And before getting into the detail of today's video, I just want to make it sure that you have already watched all my previous videos to strengthen your concepts about project management, because in those videos I have talked about all those basic things. And today I'm gonna interlink all those previous topics with further on what we need to learn about project designing phase, about selection of designers, about different kind of stages of design and bidding things, right? So let's talk about these things, but I would request you people to subscribe this channel and click on that bell icon so that in future if I'm going to make any video, you get that link on time. So when I talk about project designing in construction industry, EPC industry, oil and gas industry, there are certain phases, right? First of all, client is more interested to hire design consultant selection. They are going to hire a specific designer like consultant designer, and then this designer is going to get with basic designs, basic layout, basic models of that product or prototypes. After approval of this basic design, they will get into detailed engineering design on the basis of which we are going to start construction of that product. And then there will be design approval, right? If this design is as per the criteria requirement, then it will be approved. So these are the certain steps which we need to follow during the design phase. So first of all, design consultant selection. Relevant similar project experience, any designer out there, XYZ. So we need to see that either this designer or consultant have already done same kind of projects or not. Then strong multidiscipline team. They have what about their staff, and their staff is enough skilled, like they have architecture, software understanding, structural software, STAD Pro. Then there are many others, MEP, BIM, Rivet, and so on, right? So designers must carry very strong and experienced and promising staff. Then quality and constructability. On the basis of their previous projects, we have to evaluate on this stage their evaluation of this design consultant, what quality they have delivered and what was the constructability philosophy about this consultant, right? So after selection of this consultant of designing department, we have to start our first phase, to which we call basic design. So basic design is all going to focus on conceptual design, is going to define overall project idea, like it's more about zoning of that project, preparation of that model, prototype, like how this project will look like, right? So actually translating requirements or ideology of client into the paperwork, but at very basic level. And then, yes, it is going to more focus on feasibility, space planning, and major systems like multidisciplinaries, like where MEP is going to fit out electrical, mechanical, plumbing, civil, structural, and all that. And when we talk about basic designing, it is also going to zone out, like it is going to make zoning of that site area, like how many zones will be there. It is going to segregate the site construction area, or if there is oil and gas project, it is going to give us an idea how pipeline is gonna get through that area and something like that. And then there is architectural messing and floor layouts with approximate dimensions. And when we talk about selection of structural systems like RCC, MEP, so all these things will be discussed in our basic design. Right after the approval of basic design, we are going to talk about detailed engineering design. So detailed engineering design is going to convert approved concepts which are already done in the basic design. On the basis of that model, prototype, approved layout, now detailed engineering design will be set up, like the fully coordination will be there. Construction ready documents, we have to prepare all the ready to go construction drawings, to which we call IFC drawing, issue for construction, or in some other companies they are going to say AFC drawings, approval for construction drawings. Now these drawings are labeled, like on the basis of these drawings we are going to make our construction, right? And on the basis of these drawings, quantity surveyors are estimation people are going to calculate their quantities and all that, right? So we are going to set up BOQs, bill of quantities. And this stage ensures code compliance, okay, constructability and accurate cost and schedule control. So this is detailed engineering design. From this detailed engineering design, quantity surveyors are going to take off the quantities, going to set up rate analysis, set up unit rates, and multiplication of the unit rate of any single work is going to multiply with the quantity and going to give us estimated quantities, right? Estimated cost. So all these things will be done in the detailed engineering drawings. So for construction drawings with exact dimensions and levels, now we at this stage are going to talk about the exact and accurate things. Structural calculations and reinforcement detailing, MEP shop level layouts, load calculations, equipment schedules, all will be discussed at this level, right? And once all this design is done, like design is approved, it's ready to go. Now after that, there is one stage to which we call bid preparation. So I would recommend all those people out there who are civil engineers, electrical, mechanical, working in the field. They are working as a site engineer, field engineer, QQC engineer. So I would recommend you people to just add this one skill in your profile, because in upcoming years, those people who are only pursuing their career with their simple degree, either they are mechanical, electrical, civil, whatever the engineer they are not going to get that much growth. But as compared to those people who are skilled ones, like they are skilled in project management, they have more idea how industry is going to follow up all these stages. So it is very much recommended advice at this moment. You must try to learn the skills like project management. Apart from this playlist series, I'm going to tag you people with an other links in the video description details to learn about project management application with Primavera P6. That is going to help you a lot to get multinational based jobs, right? So let's move on to the next slide, like how now client and consultants together going to hire the third person, to which we call service company, EPC developer, or contractor. So from here tendering stage is going on, like bid preparation. So first of all, now the project is ready, right? Just imagine client and consultant have prepared enough documents in perspective of contract, their requirements, their codes, their designing requirements, right? They have prepared each and everything. Cost is there, quantities are there, everything is there in usual construction projects, right? So when we talk about this one from the perspective of project management, now the next stage is tendering. They need to hire one contractor, they need to advertise. So there is bid preparation, call for bidders, bid submissions from these bidders, bid evaluation from our team, and then award of contract and sign of the contract. These are the stages, right? I'm going to explain them one by one. So, first of all, bid preparation. So, inside this bid preparation, our own consultants, our quantity surveyors are going to conduct market research to understand supplier capabilities and market conditions, right? They are going to talk about this one before preparation of all of these things. Then they are going to define the project scope, objectives, targets, budget during the need assessment phase, right? In initiate phase, right? Because our project management has been subdivided into 5 phases: initiate phase, planning phase, there is execution phase, monitoring phase, and closing phase. Now I'm going to talk about feasibility that will be done into the initiate phase. So inside this feasibility, need assessment will be discussed, right? So everything you should understand here, and then decide whether to bid or not. Like within this feasibility state or need assessment phase, we need to understand either we should go to launch this project or we should stop it at the same time, because at that time we are going to assess the profitability or business value, right? And then assemble a skilled team and prepare internally. If the project is ready to go, is worthy to launch, is going to get you all the benefits out there, then yes, this is the time we need to launch a team, we need to hire people, and we need to make our project professionally, announce that we are going to hire these people and we are going to launch this project, right? So we are going to prepare all those requirements for that projects. We are going to improvise our documentations. We are going to add our quality requirement plans. We are going to prepare our risk and mitigation plans, right? Before within this bid preparation, just to aware all those client, just to aware all those contractors and all that. So after this bid preparation, so next is call for bidders. We are going to now bid is ready on the table. Now we are on the stage to invite all those contractors from the market. So this is the owner issue, an RFI, request for quotation, request for proposal, request for invitation, right? And that will contain project requirements, specifications, bonding, insurance requirements that we are having these projects. So if you are interested, you fill all these documents as per your compliance, as per your agenda, as per your SOPs, right? And then these people are going to follow that one. Documentation is outlined there. All that necessary documentation will be provided. Their qualification, contract type, project delivery, everything will be there, right? Now these all contractors are going to tender, may be open, like publicly advertised, or selective with pre-qualification. Like there are two kind of bidders. It's open or it is selective. First, we are going to select out of 100 pool of contractors. Like we are going to select, okay, these 20 contractors, we are going to want them to participate in this bidding, right? This is not open bidding. This is closed bidding, right? So like that way we can call for bidders. So the next stage is bid submission. So inside this bid submission, all those participant contractors compile and submit proposals including estimated material, labor, equipment and overhead cost plus timeline and example of similar projects, right? So let me share with you people over here. Like this one, this is our BOQ for a building construction project. So this is the work description, and they are going to give the quantities are given in the bid. Unit rate will be filled, unit will be given by the bid, and rate will be filled by that contractor who is going to participate, and the amount will be calculated, right, by multiplying with this quantity, right? And then the total quantity will be there, right? So you can see this is the sample they are going to submit. Okay, so this is something like they are going to submit inside that bidding. Okay, so because in that specific unit rate, everything is overall calculated, labor plus non-labor plus material plus their profits plus contingency as well. So that kind of BOQ will be submitted as per their recent rates and all that. Now, general contractors obtain and verify bids from subcontractors and may need to provide a bid bond to guarantee performance. Yes, this is going to make sure their reliability to submit bond performance, right? Or guarantee performance bonds. Bid must meet all tender requirements and deadlines. Late of or incomplete submissions are disqualified. There is a deadline. You have to submit all these bids up to that deadline, right? And when you are going to submit this bid, you are also going to address timeline. Like in this timeline, I'm supposed to deliver this project. How you are going to manage? So higher level project schedule will be submitted, which is called tender schedule. So bid submission will not only be carrying with only BOQ submission, but also with those SOPs, construction methodologies, HSE, compliance, environment reports, and all those requirements which are mentioned by the client side. So to the next, bid evaluation. Now all these bids on the table of client and consultant. So now our team is going to evaluate that which contractor is most promising, is offering more qualitative work in more reasonable price. So bid evaluation, initial screening ensures bids are complete and compliant. Non-compliant bids are rejected. Bid leveling standardizes formats to enable fair comparison of labor, material and overhead cost. Evaluators apply defined criteria like cost, quality, compliance, sustainability, risk, and weighted scoring. And then there is award of contract. Like there are 20 contractors who have participated in this bid. 3 were rejected because they could not submit that bid on time. 5 more were outlined because of rejections, because they could not fulfill the template standards, right? And now rest of bidders will be into the competitive pool. Now our team is going to give them the evaluation score on the basis of their quality, cost, and their performance, their popularity, and how much they are promising, how much they are offering us the reasonable price. So after that, one certain contractor is going to be finalized. So we are going to award the contract. After evaluation, the winning bidder is selected and the decision is documented for transparency. Final negotiations address contract terms, conditions, and performance expectations to resolve any concerns. So likely contract signing. So the owner and contractor negotiate pricing structures and other terms. If contractor is not feasible to have payment after 2 months or after having 20% work done, which is mentioned in the contract by client, now they can mutually negotiate in a certain meeting like, no, we need payment in 1 month or after every 10% work done. Something like that can be happen, or on other agendas they can talk and they can find out some flexibility. And then when both parties are satisfied, they sign the contract, making the end of the bidding process. And that is how this designing and bidding procedure will be followed. I hope you like this video, and moreover, I will remind you one more time that if you want to understand more comprehensive type of skill learning, continue this complete playlist series. And along with that, I have shared one link in the video details of today's session. You can go there in the video details, find out those links, and start learning Primavera P6 real industry based skill sets. See you in my next video of Project Management Fundamentals, episode number 5.